Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Gears Esports APAC Regional Series, or Gears EARS, right here on GameStar TV. We do apologize for the wait. That's sometimes how things go with the Swiss bracket, though. You get a single game that is an absolute madhouse, and it goes the full distance. 7-6 is what happened with Checkmates versus the E team. And that's who we've been waiting for. But the wait is over, and we're going to be heading on into round number 5 of today's Swiss qualifier. And that's going to be Pineapple Lumps versus Rise Against. And I do believe that the teams are pretty much all ready to go. Here we are in the lobby, and it's going to be Pineapple Lumps on the COG side.
Awesome. So I think that's just about everything we need to get underway. So we'll get this ball rolling again.
All right, fantastic. Just a reminder to all of our viewers that the way that the rules work for the qualifiers is every point counts. So if you lose a match 7-6, you've got almost as many points as you would have done if you had won the match. What's going on here? Pushed a button and the wrong thing happened. Never mind. There you go. That's what we wanted to happen. Pineapple Lumps versus Rise Against. Now, we haven't seen Rise Against on a screen at all today, so I'll just run through their record. They have they've lost 2 and won 1 game and had a bye in one of their rounds. So they will be looking at picking up another win here tonight from the Pineapple Lumps if they can do it, and kind of even out their record. So 2 losses and 2 wins at the end of round 5 with the bye as well. So let's see how they do. They're on the swarm, which nobody likes to be there. So for Rise Against, we've got Saya, Swix Gets Chicks, Gumby Riot, Legacy Vibrate, and It's Pricey going up against the COG, who are the Pineapple Lumps, and that's going to be Awe, Lady Luck, Firestar, Gearlet, and Ruckus AU.
So starting off here, you normally have a big fight down in the cockpit area here where you're going to see a 1v1 taking place between Saya and Norway. There's always crosses incoming in, so we'll see who can win this. Who's going to be able to best who. So it's pretty stalemate until kills come through, which Lady Luck gets the first one, so they should be able to take B here. Saya goes down. Pricey is sitting at the window. Swix does go down on the hill as well, so Pricey's going to want to try and back out of here, play his life, get away. Played a bit smart, wait for his teammates to spawn, and then pushes the team. So COG team did really well getting the first wave of kills. All they need to do now is just set up, slow down, and take map control.
Let's switch on over to Gumby Riot, one of the survivors of that opening salvo. And going up against Gearlet, a long-range fire though. He switches places with Saya and gets a little bit of recovery on. As well, he just hangs on around there. There you go. Now he's following Saya through. They're going to roll towards B. Lady Luck is waiting for him there. Gearlet as well, and Awe right in the distance. Saya gets taken down. Gumby Riot leaps over into the loving arms of Lady Luck's Nasher and gets his head taken off. So very much while that battle's been going on though, A and C have fallen to the swarm.
Yeah, so they played that well. They realised that they weren't winning mid. Gearlet just is about to go massive here mid. She does trade, so that's a bit unfortunate, but I just want to highlight Rise Against did play that really well. Noticed that they didn't have the map control. Noticed that they could play for the home field, so they did. It's just a bit unfortunate that the second wave of kills went against them again, so we're just going to have to see how they manage to hold out and where they decide to play up on here. So a big kill mid there on Always. So we'll see if Gearlet's able to trade that out or if she's just going to play a bit slower. So we'll see how this plays. I'd imagine they're going to wait for teammates. They're going to push into that B site, see if they can get the kills and possibly even overextend if the frags go their way.
Yeah, Swarm's control of 2 points was very short-lived. The COG back in control, well in control in fact, about to tick over the 150 mark. There it goes, and we're going to stick with Gearlet as she heads on up past the wreckage to A site with some support from, in fact, there's 4 of them there together, pushing all the way forward, looking for the triple cap. In fact, are they going to be able to do it? Well, Legacy Vibrate comes in, gets a frag, and in fact, just like that, all 4 players cleared away by the COG, and they're not able to close it out completely.
But see, that's okay to die there. I mean, look at the points, right? So it's the sort of thing, Pineapple Lumps will win off one hill. So Firestar can be annoying at B. They can try and hold their home hills. They just need to secure this home hill fight and they'll win the round, which is exactly what they've done. So I like their play there. They realised that they had the numbers. You may as well go for the overextend. You're so close to winning the round anyway. You may as well be annoying and force them off their home. So that was a good play. I like their decision making and it worked out well.
And of course, the risk is reduced when your spawn time is only 10 seconds.
Absolutely. I mean, if you push up and all die, it doesn't really matter because you've got 10 seconds. Your home hill is about 6 seconds away from your spawn anyway. So from the time they get from their home hill to about the tail area, you're going to be off spawn anyway. So they've got no chance of winning that round, even if they all got killed. So it was fine to go for that play.
So just waiting for that weapon to be placed. 1-0 at the moment in favor of the Pineapple Lumps. The donut on the board for their opponents, the Rise Against. And I think I might actually have the names the wrong way around.
All right, so they dropped in Sins down at the cockpit. So that's more going to be the fight, whoever can win here at the start on the initial opening of B. So we will see a 1v1 between Sarah and Orway again. Obviously, the team fight will come in. So it looks like he's been quite aggressive, but does get peppered. So now he's sitting back. So Orway had the advantage there just because his teammates had his cross. So Legacy Vibrate pushing him will die as well. I don't like that play. There was no need to rush for that. Price is in a bad position now as well. I don't know why he's pushing. He ran away last round in this situation. I don't know why he's trying to push this now. So he will die here, and his team is going to suffer for it. So this should be a 3-cap, depending on how the team want to play. So yeah, no, Pineapple are making the right decision, playing back, setting up, making the Locust play into their hands. I really like the play. That's good calls.
So in come Legacy Vibrate and Saya. They are going to come against or come up against 3 defenders from the Pineapple Lumps. And unfortunately, they look to be coming off the second best. Alway moves forward with the Nasher, clears away 1. It's Pricey this time. Must have been listening to you, Made, because he books it out of bed.
Yeah, so for me, it's Gears of War, especially on these early respawns. I mean, we do have a triple cap coming in, it's just because of the slaying power of Pineapple Lumps here. Gears of War, for people that are new, it's all about systematic defense, right? So you push up. If you lose the initial, you've got to have a plan in your head of where you want to fall back to, the lines you want to hold, and where is good to hold and where not to hold. So Pricey made the right decision the first round when his team lost the initial. He backed up. He ran away, regrouped with his team. They pushed out, and they almost had the break. That was the right play. I watched both him and I believe it was Legacy Vibrate there, just run into 2 3v1s and just die for no reason, which leaves their team on the back foot. There's no need for that. You literally just need to systematically defend, drop back a bit, wait for your team, and push together. It just doesn't work. Alright, so off the initial here, you're going to see pretty much the same fights every round. It's going to be your 2 front spawns fighting in down in that cockpit. The COG team here, which is Pineapple Lumps, have managed to get a hold of those grenades. They have got the initial kill and they've got Insin, so they've got all the tools they need for success. Massive double kill by Lady Luck with her Insin there. So there is 3 players dead now for the Locust. So the COG team is just playing this perfectly. They're just waiting. They should get that down on window, so that's another kill. They've still got 1 Insin, I believe. They've still got 2 nades. And the enemy team's 2 dead. So they're making the right calls, they're OEing, they've got the power weapons, they've got the team fire. There is 1 player here to clear out. If they can get that kill, this should be a pretty easy round.
Well, it's not going to be. Gearlet gets taken down, and Lady Luck has to hide away, gets fragged herself. So Swix gets a check and then gets taken down for his troubles himself. So not all plain sailing. A is the only site in favor of the Swarm, and all of the fighting is taking place in between A and B. It's not even near the point that they need to cap.
Yeah, so there's been a bit unorthodox fighting going on at the moment. There's teams just trying to play for kills at this stage. I mean, the COG team does have the map control. They are the ones, putting their foot on the gas, so to speak. So they do have the map control. They do have potential triple cap here. I believe someone may be able to get a touch on the B hill as well, and actually they were able to. So yeah, look, it was messy. They could have done it a bit cleaner, seeing as they did have an Insin, they did have frags, they did have the team. It was a bit messy, but they did manage to pick up the round.
And we're going to award some style points, of course, to the Pineapple Lumps for ending up that round with a double chainsaw on the poor Swarm players that were trying desperately to get a toehold onto their spawn hill and unable to do so. So let's see what we get placed down. 3-0 right now. No weapon in the end, with the Pineapple Lumps well in control of this round so far.
So I would like to see, what I'd like to see here is Saya is going to be the in-game leader for Rise Against here. So I'd like to see Saya be calling for a bit more numbers to help him fight down in this cockpit area, because he's not winning against Orway. Always getting crosses from his teammates, getting a free kill on Saya almost every round. He's dominating that position. Saya needs to call, look, one more person come with me, which looks like that's what Swift's doing. But again, he's just forced out. So he needs to call for the extra numbers, call for the crosses, and not let the Pineapple Lumps here get these nades. They've got Insyns and frags, the B hill, and they've got map control. So that being said, Gila does go down. They haven't capped B yet, but they just need more aggression. I feel like they're just playing it too passive and they're just getting outslayed.
We're sticking with Saya as he finally decides, okay, I'm going to make a push through. I've got some support. Gets one kill. That's great. Always down. He's the danger man. Clears out Lady Luck. So a good double kill there, but it's stopped dead in its tracks. His roll by Firestar. So the point remains in the hands of the Cog, with Firestar now pincered between two of the Swarm, and there it falls to there B falls to the Swarm, and they finally have 2 points. It's been, I think, since the first round, that's the first time they've had 2 points in their control.
Well, they had the home hills briefly in the first round, but that's pretty much it, yeah. So this is the sort of play I like to see from them. They played a bit more aggressively. They played as a cohesive unit, pushed up together. You know, they were like an arrowhead, right? So they went up in the arrowhead formation. They managed to clear the kills, get one of the nades in. They weren't able to make anything happen with the nade, but they're catching players out of position now. So Firestar out of position, gets punished for it. Easy kill for Sweeks. So now they just need to keep holding this setup, get this kill on these two players mid. If they can get these 2 kills, they'll be good to fly the enemy's home hill and get a free 3 cap. So if they can get these 2, possibly even 3 kills, they'll be good for 3.
No, to get 2 or 3 kills, you've got to get past Orway, who's playing great, doing great work. Gets the pickup on Violet, then gets picked up himself, but gets completely gibbed out by Gumby Riot, who is saying, no, sir, this point B is the Swarms, and manages to do so just as it ticks in their favor. Violet comes through, though, gets the blue going once again. A very, very close round, though, so far, Matt.
Yeah, so the Locust team have about 15 seconds here before they start losing the lead. So they need to group up, throw a couple of smokes, push down together before the nades come up, ideally, which doesn't look like it's going to happen. So the COG team are going to have the plethora of weapons. Gila does misthrow that nade and almost kills herself. So bit of a misplay. She could have held onto those for the push. We will get a kill on Pricey. I don't know why Pricey didn't move. Maybe didn't hear it, but they should get this other kill here. So depending on how they can hold, they should be fine here. The Locust team do have the lead, but that's going to be surpassed in about 10 seconds. So curious to see what both teams are calling to do at this stage, whether or not they want to play for B, play for homes. It looks like B is the call.
So we're still with Gearlet at the moment, 190 apiece, with just a little bit of change between them. But COG have 2 points and are going to be heading over to the C spawn. Oh no, it is all over Rover, and 4 points or 4 rounds picked up by the Pineapple Lumps there. And a quick shout out to our viewers. We know that we've had some issues with the video skipping, that sort of thing, here on Mixer.com. It's our first broadcast to Mixer.com, and we are working at getting partner set up for it because we know that we need to get some transcoding going for players who aren't able to watch the stream at full resolution.
So this is just touching base on what's happened. So there's been a sniper put down near the home hills there, overlooking the B side. So the snipers are typically going to play over at the windows here and looking to B. So for me, this is the sort of thing where if you look at the two rosters, you'll look at them on paper and you would say that Rise Against individually have better skill than what you would say that Pineapple Lumps do. But their teamwork is just not there. Pineapple Lumps have excellent teamwork, and it's showing on the scoreboard. That's the real difference maker in this game. So So just off the bat here, there's not been too much going on. There's been a bit of a slayout happen over B. Pretty standstill at the start, just individual kills. So the snipers are still up. We do have a sniper on Lady Luck and we do have a sniper on Saya. So Saya is sitting at the window. I don't know if they know he's there, so he could get a cheeky headshot if they're not aware of where he's sitting. It all just depends on how far back they're able to push him if they know where he is.
So we're with Lady Luck at the moment. The sniper is out looking for that kill, but she's just popping her head up now and then. Oh, she's lining him up. Oh, Saya knows that she's there though. So it's sniper versus sniper. So it's mostly popping the head up and then ducking down so that your crown doesn't get taken off. Lady Luck moves around though. Doesn't quite get a hit though onto It's Pricey or Legacy Vibrate. The smoke goes down, pops out the Nasher, heads on in. It's going to be a lovely little 2 versus 1. No, there comes the sniper rifle out in close range. Great flanking maneuver there from It's Pricey. But they, oh, beautiful! It's our first live action on stream chainsaw massacre. So shout out there to, who was it? I think it was Gearlet who managed to get it down. Excellent play there as both teams are over the 100 mark right now made, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be another triple to the Pineapple Lumps.
See, the comms going on here for Pineapple Lumps is obviously on point, right? So Orway was shooting across mid over towards the tail side of the map. Was in his 1v1 was helping him, and noticed they were OEing to our to their home hill. And as soon as he called that, he had Lady Luck and Gearlet and someone else off the spawn go back and hold that. They just forgot about B because they were counting numbers, calling how many are there, working together as a team. And you can clearly see, like I said, if you look on paper, you'd say that Rise Against has the individual skill to beat this team. Their firepower and their teamwork just isn't there. They're just not shooting for each other like Pineapple Lumps is. So it's really good to see. It's really impressive. They're making quick work of this map. They're shooting well for each other. They're pushing well. They're playing confidently. It's showing in the score.
Lady Luck picks up the sniper rifle and targets in just too late. And who is the other one? It's Pricey. We'll give him some love. He's got the other sniper right there. He misses just a whiff, and that is punished in turn. Was that Lady Luck that managed to get the frag on his partner that was just next to him? In goes It's Pricey. He's rolling on into the B side, having a quick little Barney there with Alway. Alway has been camping all night long in that position and hanging on to it with a death grip, really.
Yeah, so Alway was just playing his life, playing the wide game. No need to get close. He knew he had Pricey red, so there was no need for him to get in one-shot range. So also he has a power weapon, he has the torque bow, so he knows he needs to stay alive. He's got the map control, they have the numbers, he had the advantage, so he played that well. So now it's just going to be a matter of who can win this next lot of kills and who's able to, just able to solidify themselves in this map control. So Always got a free kill there, possibly even a double. Saya would be red after that. So he's not actually. I thought they would have done some splash damage, but it didn't. So this is the sort of point in the rounds where around that 15-20 second respawn where you need to just go in as a team, not one by one. And they're not listening to me. They're going in one by one, and they are 3 dead now. So the COG team, if they can get one more kill here, which they will, they're going to OA. So this is going to be another triple cap here for Pineapple Lumps.
Really, the way that the round has gone through and through, 6-0 right now in favor of Pineapple Lumps, and looking to make this a swift victory. One more to go for them to take the match, but they still have to get themselves past Rise Against. So Rise Against, like we said, they were hoping to even up their scores. They're on 2 losses and 1 victory, looking to make it a second victory if they can, but it will have to be a 7-point reverse sweep if they're going to do it.
So yeah, we do have the second half starting now. So instead of A, B, and C hills, we do have D, E, and F. So the fight's going to change from quite a bit down in the tail sort of area of the plane now. So if you haven't noticed, that whole map is based around this plane here. So they are going to be fighting down at the tail side of the map for this E hill. Looks like the kills are going in the way of Rise Against. That's 3 down now. It is only 10-second respawns, so I don't want to see Rise Against trying to OE too far. Just establish your map control, get a foothold on where you want to hold those positions, wait for your teammates, and push up. So I don't like the Legacy Vibrate just did there. I don't like that. He played up too far, got punished. If Lady Luck got that kill and another one here, she's pretty much won her. Lady Luck is going huge. Lady Luck is playing superbly. So that they have OE, given Lady Luck the position she needs to win this round, basically. They're OE, they're doing it on plays.
So Lady Luck right now trying to cap E. Gets the smoke down for a little bit of cover. Does so indeed. So E now in the hands of the Pineapple Lumps together with F. And now they're just popping over, looking for the mantle kills. Just the two of them, Saya and Lady Luck, going at each other. Hammer and tongs are not, nobody's dying. Finally, in comes Legacy Vibrate. He got a double, in fact, to clear that out and put an end to the shenanigans. So 91, in fact, both of them are ticking over the 90 mark right now, with the Swarm finally in the kind of control that they need to be.
So right now you've got maybe 2, maybe 3 more pushes of this, right? So if I'm Pineapple Lumps, what I want to do is group up, and I would actually play for the home hill. So there's such a big gap between them, which looks like that's exactly what they're doing. So they've got 3 players over on their home in a 3v2 situation now. It is actually a 2v2, one of them did go down, so 2v2 now again as one of the players rotated. So they do have their home heal, they did what I said they should be doing. So they're just going to play the home heals now. They will just play the point game because it is only 10-second respawn. So in this sort of scenario where you don't need to worry about triple capping, playing the 2 heals is definitely quite objective. So you force them away from the E heal. Once they start rotating away from E to their home, you jump in, get a free cap. So they're going to take the lead here in about 10 seconds. If they get this kill on Legacy Vibrate, they're going to have the E heal as well, which that's exactly what they've done. So they played that superbly. So they pushed over, took their home, forced them away from E back to their home. Once they ran away from E, they ran back, took E, and now they're going to have the 2 heals. So they played that excellently. They did exactly what they needed to do when they needed to do it, and now they're going to take the lead.
Oh, we followed Lady Luck just as she got fragged by Saya. Saya now in the midst of a world of hurt, gets taken down himself. Rakasayu with a beautiful triple. What a play from him. And that is going to be a fitting way to finish things off. Gearlet picks up 1 and interrupts the run, but that would have been a quad, a delayed quad for Rakasayu. What a way to finish the match, and that is a very, very quick and dominant 7-0 in favor of the Pineapple Lumps here on Impact. So ladies and gentlemen, we will do as we have done after every single round. We'll go to a quick break. Hopefully it will be a quick break and not as long as the break was after round number 4. It's one more round to go here on the Gears Esports APAC Regional Series, week number 1 of phase 1, and then we are done and dusted for today's qualifier. So stick around, we'll be right back, hopefully in just 5 minutes.